Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is actually my first video ever. I'm so excited. Thanks to all my subscribers so far. You guys are real ones because this is really just my first video. But anyways, today's video is actually gonna be just a Q&A. I wrote down some questions that was sent to me. Sorry, my accent sometimes just gets in the way. So I will just be taking some time reviewing the questions, and hopefully I'm not too boring. And yeah, let's get right. So I am gonna have a Q&A. So I'm gonna just start off by introducing myself in case you don't know who I am. My name is Delmi Amatis. Of course, my YouTube channel is Time with Delmi Pine. And a little bit about me. I'm 28 years old. I have one daughter. Her name is Dana Lay, which I love so much. And I'm also married. I have a husband. I think we've been married for going on 2 years. Yeah, it's work, but I'm blessed. And yeah, this YouTube channel is for the purposes of just talking about anything and everything. I want it to be a platform that's fun, talking about things like growing up, like me, I grew up in the hood. I'm Afro-Latina as well. So just talking about different things, even if you guys have suggestions that you guys would like for me to kind of dive in, have like neutral conversations about, because I feel like ultimately it's so important for our community to just talk about things that I feel that we were growing up, we didn't really talk about so freely. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my YouTube channel. That's a little bit about me, but now we're gonna get into some questions. So one of the questions is, where does my name come from? So Delmi is actually my mom's name. So I guess I'm like a Delmi Jr., but I do have a different middle name. It's Amaris. So they both have beautiful meanings. I guess maybe another time I'll get into the meanings of it. But yeah, my names were chosen by my mother and my father. Where am I from? So I was born here in America. However, my mother, she's Salvadorian, and my father is Cuban. So hello to my Salvadorians. Hello to my Cubanos, my Cubanes. And even from my, well, you know what? Let me just get into the questions. Okay, I've gotten this a lot in my life, and I'm glad that it's getting addressed in this video. Am I black? Yes, I'm black. Clearly, I'm black. And there's probably gonna be a YouTube video where I really dive in. But yes, to keep it simple, I'm black. Afro-Latina, okay? What do you like to do for fun? For me, if you know Delmi, you know Amaris, I love to dance. I like to have myself, you know, a little wine, you know, in case the younger generations, which by the way, I don't condone people under 21 drinking. So please, just wait till you're 21. It's a good time, mature time. That's another video, okay? I love to dance, by the way, guys. Biggest pet peeve. I guess my biggest pet peeve, that's actually a good one. I don't like dirty things. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves, because then even if I'm a guest, you're gonna find me washing your dishes or like trying to help you clean, because I'm just like, it's not that it's a pet peeve. If I go to your home and I see it, I just feel like I'm not at peace ever. So I don't know if that's a pet peeve or part of an OCD that I have yet to get diagnosed. I'm not sure. Okay, so another one is, Oh, lessons from motherhood. Woo, lessons. I can go on and on, but motherhood is definitely a blessing. I think it's something you don't rush into if you're not ready, if you're not prepared. I think, obviously, they always say, like, you'll never be ready to be a mom, or you'll never be ready to be, have a baby, and you're never prepared. That's kind of true. However, I had my daughter when I'm 28, so she's only 2. Almost, I was 25 going on to 26. No, I was 25. And I mean, that's not a bad age. I was a quarter century old, well, quarter century young. But, it was a lot of work. And one of the biggest lessons I've learned is to allow people to help you. I think that's one of the biggest ones, because sometimes as a mom, you just catch yourself wanting to do it all, like wanting to be there 24/7, every day, all 7 days out of the week. And honestly, sometimes it could just become overwhelming. So definitely one of the biggest lessons is get help. Okay, don't be afraid to tell maybe your sister, like, hey girl, I think it's time for you to babysit for the first time. Okay, let's see how much you really care about me, how much you care about your niece. Okay, another question is, have I ever traveled? Guys, I have not. Some people say I'm boring. Some people say I'm too conserved. And honestly, before I had my daughter, I was just really scared to get on the plane because of my experience with roller coasters, which was one time. So yeah, guys, I have yet to travel on the plane, but I've been to Palm Springs, and I've been to Vegas one time when I was like 24. I know. I was hard to convince, but that was actually with my husband, but at that time he was just my boyfriend. Okay, another question. Preferred language. I like to talk English, and I also love to talk Spanish. I talk Spanish throughout the day to my daughter. If I don't talk Spanish for some time, like, I start to feel incomplete. So I don't think I have a favorite language. I like to talk Spanish and English. Me gusta hablar español y inglés. Okay, favorite kind of music. I actually don't have a favorite kind of genre. I love all kinds of music. I love alternative rock. I love jazz. I mean, I think jazz keeps me peaceful. I like punta, I like reggae, I like reggaeton, I like merengue, cumbias. With music, I am, how can I say this? I'm international, okay? Let's see. Most embarrassing experience. Oh my goodness. Are we really gonna? Okay, I'm gonna keep it really short. It was in middle school. I went to Henry Clay, by the way. Shout out to my Henry Clay people. Maybe you remember me, maybe you don't. It's fine. But I was eating an hour later, and it was actually my PE class, and we had a sub that time. I don't remember his name actually, but I was eating a blue now later, and for some reason, when I was sitting on the floor, all of a sudden, I just feel like my mouth start to like water, like, when you're gonna throw up, and I was like, oh my god, like all it was a blue now later that I had in my mouth, and sure enough, I couldn't contain it, and it came up all the way up, literally. But because I was sitting down and they were taking attendance, I said, I'm not about to throw up in front of all these people. And they're just gonna laugh at me, and I'm gonna be the fool of the whole probably year of school year. I was like, no, I don't think so. So I know it's a little disgusting, but I had it in my mouth, and I swallowed it back down. Most embarrassing experience, please. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm being honest. Okay. How many siblings I have? I have so many siblings. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have so many siblings. I actually have 3 sisters, 2 younger than me, 1 older, have 1 big brother. I have 2, 3, 6 little brothers. And that, if you want to know the details about all that, that's a whole nother conversation, okay? Because that's a lot, okay? A little about me. I already said a little bit about myself. A fun fact about me. I'm very sweet, but somehow people sometimes think I'm a little mean, but I'm actually super sweet. I think that's like a fun fact that a lot of times is super duper underrated. And any advice on marriage? Marriage is a lot. I mean, in a good way. Obviously, it's 2 people combining and deciding to, I want to be with you forever. So one simple advice, because of course we don't want to be here for like an hour. I mean, I know maybe you guys want to, but just to keep it short, one good advice for marriage is definitely keep your business to each other, I guess, with your husband and your wife, or if you have a wife, with your wife, if you have a husband, your husband, and even if you're boyfriend and girlfriend too, this can go to you too. Don't put your business out there too much and have everyone knowing what's going on in your relationship, because honestly, it backfires, and then all of a sudden everyone thinks they know everything about you or your significant other. And intimate relationships are just meant to be for the people involved. But then again, that's just my advice. You don't have to take it, but I really think that's a healthy approach to take, but more for marriage, because maybe in relationships based on your age, it all depends. But yeah, those are some questions. If you guys like this kind of video, feel free to let me know. But if I do this again, maybe I'll just go into more depth. Depends. I guess it'll just be a surprise if you guys come along, and if you guys subscribe, push that notification bell on, and join my familia. So I hope you guys had a good time and I didn't bore you, and you guys are like, tell me, come on, wake up. And I hope you guys come again. Bye.